Yo, what's up everybody? Back with some more Lowheat, and this Lowheat pickup from StockX actually contains a pair, I'm struggling today, a pair of high heat inside. Now if you know from the title, this isn't a surprise, but, or you know what I mean, you get the joke, but I recently just purchased, I got an offer accepted on StockX, and it finally came, the Mars Yard Overshoe. Now these, kind of controversial, they came out in January 2019, and people have been dying for the Mars Yard 2.0 to get re-released, or a version of it to be released and redone. And so then when word got out that Tom Sachs, artist, sculptor, was going to do the Mars Yard again, people got excited. And then when images were leaked of what he was planning on doing, everyone became real salty. And, I get it to a degree. The original 1.0 and 2.0 are highly sought after grails. They're dope shoes. Everyone loves them. And they're super expensive. So, of course, people want them to be reissued. And when they got these instead, they were a little disappointed because of the looks, which we'll get into once we open the box. But first, this is some sick packaging. I mean, this is crazy. The price point on these retail was $5.50. So you can see this, not waterproof, water resistant. So that's interesting. Static waterproof test, 100%. Waterproof flex, tailed, failed. Huh. Interesting that they put all these notes on. A little artistic flair to what is normally just a normal Nike box. Here, I'll do a slow burn on this. This is really cool packaging. So this isn't just another shoe box. So we'll take our time with this a little bit. I know you guys are anxious. Waterproof enough. Mars Yard Overshoe. This is a giant box. As you could see, it came in a giant box. And here's the retail was $5.50. I got a size 12. This was made for bad weather. There's no bad weather, only appropriate clothing. I kind of agree with that to a degree. And so, so he designed this with March weather, rainy weather in mind. That was inside nicknamed the Mars Yard Overshoe. Okay, so let's open it up. This is an old shoe, so I'm sure you guys have seen these. There's been unboxings, but maybe you haven't seen the packaging in detail. And so you got the periodic elements, table of elements there. Knot tie demonstration, and here they are. Oh, included is a StockX receipt and StockX card. Okay, this is my first pair of StockX shoes I've actually ever bought. So all this new stuff in there. So here's one. Wow, this is crazy. So it's definitely heavy. Pulling it out right away, definitely heavy. It's like a boot. I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it might have been slightly more lightweight, but this is definitely a boot. The weight of it, the girthiness of the sole. This is definitely heavy. So that's the first thing I noticed right off the bat. And yeah, he designed these to be waterproof, to wear in bad weather. So that's the purpose, and that's why they are like this. Again, a lot of people are disappointed with this design. Tom Sachs doesn't care about sneakers, doesn't care about what you think to some degree, and was just going for functionality. There's the StockX verified hang tag. So that's my first impression, is it's heavy. So to go over some details, inside, the most important part is that there's a Mars Yard shoe inside. That's one of the important parts. That's and everyone has done customizing videos of taking this off to expose the Mars Yard shoe inside. So, which brings me to, why did I get these shoes? Why did I get these shoes? And I think that these are slightly undervalued, believe it or not. I think that these are, I got these all said and done, shipping, fees, everything off StockX for $5.51. So retail, actually cheaper than retail if you figure in taxes, shipping, etc. So I bought these $5.51, and yeah, these are actually a discount price from what these retailed at if you factor in taxes. And I think that Tom Sachs, I think it would be a stretch to think he's going to do another collaboration with Nike. And then I think he might be done. And then if he does another one, I just can't see him doing this again. Now, maybe it's another version of this, one that people like, but I think unless you're spending $5,000, you're not getting this shoe again. Therefore, what's the next best thing? A $500 version of this shoe that looks a little different. So therefore, I think in time, people might realize this is the next best thing. You can customize it, take this layer away, have a version of the Mars Yard shoe, have a version of it, and that version is better than nothing, or better than spending $5,000. Because if you've seen videos online of them taking away the shroud, the shoe looks pretty dope still. It's, you know, it has 85% of this. It just has this outer boot layer. So it's still pretty cool. Let's take out the other one really quick. Here's the other insoles. Let's show those really quick. So that's my initial thought of why I got these. So I thought these were like a discount. They're kind of a piece of artwork. They're kind of like sculptures. So I think they're dope. And I think in time, maybe people will start to realize that this is the next best thing and start to get these, and price could go up on these because they're just never going to be able to own those at that price, the regular 2.0s. So these are some dope insoles here. I like the design. Here's the other one. So let's go over some details really quick. These are magnetic fidlock clasps right here. This is nylon webbing. This is all rubber. And this is a sticky rubber outsole here. This is magnetic right here, I think. Yep, it's magnetic. That's cool. And so not only would these be functional, this is a polyester knit collar around here, and like they said, it's water resistant but not completely waterproof. And then they also designed these Mars Yard shoes inside with a longer, elongated tongue. So this is the same Mars Yard shoe buried inside, just an elongated tongue. So these would be very functional out in some bad weather, you know, out in rainy weather. If you can get a glimpse of the inside, there's that cork alternate sock liner in there. These would be, yeah, dope in New York or Wisconsin, where I'm from. You'd have the coolest winterized spring boots. But I also thought it'd be funny to wear these into the doctors if I ever have a kid. These would be the sneakers I pull out for the fit for when my kid was born, and then I could get the booty cribs, the Mars Yard Overshoe booty cribs too, for to match. So I just thought that would be funny, be a weird flex, but one that I think would be fitting. Kind of go with the scrubs at the hospital. So anyways, I think, and then I'd wear them, and then afterwards maybe I'd do the customizing, cut off the shroud, keep the straps. These straps are adjustable. cut this all away and leave the Mars Yard. But I don't know now, with this boot like this, that is pretty hefty. So we'll see. We'll see if in the future these go up, or if these stay the same. Do they start to even brick more? I don't think the price is going to go too much lower on these. People who spent money, $550 plus tax on these, are going to want to get something out of them. So again, I think I got mine at a decent price. I don't think anyone's going to sell these for significantly lower. They'll just keep them, you know, as a display piece, talking piece. Shoes are meant to be worn. I agree with that 85% of the time. These I do think can stand alone as a art piece, an art sculpture. I think these are cool piece of sneaker history that a lot of people hated on, and I get it. It's hard to wear with a lot of stuff, so I understand for the price point. But I think it's a dope piece of sneaker history, cool story, and there's a piece of high heat inside here that not a lot of people own and a lot of people covet. Real quick before I go, let's just take a look at the full shoebox paper. There it is. And then if you like these videos of Lowheat that not everyone gets, not everyone can afford, you know, Mars Yard Overshoes, or not Mars Yard Overshoes, Mars Yard, you know, the Mars Yards 2.0s. Not everyone can afford that. And those that can or have access make videos. So there's plenty of that content out there. I don't think there's a ton of content for people, for shoes that people normally get, and what people think of them. So make sure to follow me and subscribe. That'd be dope. And yeah, continue following my channel for more cool Lowheat like this.